How long do you reckon the job will take, Bob?
Don't know. I reckon it's going to rain tomorrow, so hopefully by the end of the week we'll have the undercoat back.
Top of the top.
No, you're doing it wrong, mate. Here. Do it like this.
Like that?
Yeah, that's better.
Hey, Peter, can I ask if you tell Centrelink about the work you do here?
No, you can't ask me that. Just joking, mate. All of us are on benefits here. Bit of extra dosh never hurt anyone.
I reckon through you guys the boss.
Oh, no, he's around the front.
Top of the top. Who was that?
Dunno.
They look pretty official.
I heard the sexy one called the angry one Mr. Nazi, I think.
No, it was the angry one that called the sexy one Mr. Nazi.
I didn't think he was that sexy.
They're from Dandenong.
What's going on, Tony?
They're from Centrelink.
Well, what do you mean they're from Centrelink?
They're selling paintbrushes.
You moron! Selling paintbrushes. You almost gave me a heart attack.
It's Tommy. It's Tommy. Hey Tommy! Wanna buy a paintbrush? Centrelink selling them.
Bargain prices!
Really cheap. I mean, you're really a creep, Tony. A cheap creep with cheap pranks.
Hey Bob, come here!
What's
Tommy,
happened?
fall on the ladder, I think. He's dead.
Dead? Jesus Christ.
You and your pranks, mate. Very expensive one this time.
What do you mean, huh?
Where else do you see Phil trying to get away from Centrelink?
Oh, bloody hell.
Does anyone want to buy a paintbrush? Do you want to buy a paintbrush?
A what?
A paintbrush! We have soft and hard bristles, a couple of rollers, brushes suitable for interior paint, and brushes suitable for exterior paint, and short and long handles.
Where did you get all the brushes?
I had a job as a painter for a day, and one of my fellow workers fell off a ladder and died.
Oh, I heard about it.
Anyway, these paintbrush salesmen were there and they gave us a couple of boxes of paintbrushes. I guess they kind of felt guilty in a way because...
Is that true?
No, one of the boys I was working with flogged them.
You can't lie to me, Jeffrey.
No, I can't, can I? I didn't steal them anyway.
But you could take them back to the owner.
I could.
But you won't. How did you steal them?
I didn't steal them. Peter did.
How did Peter steal them?
The paintbrush salesman drove Tommy to the hospital and they had to take some of their stock out of the car to fit him in.
And you stole them?
I didn't steal them, Peter did. Oh, we have a ladder too, and some paint, if you'd like to buy them.
Stolen as well?
No, actually, the paint and ladders were Bob's. Anyway.
Are you still looking for somewhere to live?
Yeah.
I know some people who have a spare room. It's just around the corner from here.
Great.
Here's their number.
Hi, my name's Jeffrey. I'm calling about the spare room. Is it still available? Great. Can I come over to have a look at this? When's a good time? Could I come over now? What's the address? Yeah, I know where that is. I'll be around in 5 minutes if that's okay. Yeah? Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Try to be normal, okay, Jeffrey? Don't try to sell them any paintbrushes.
What about paint or ladders?
No paint or ladders either.
Okay. So, see Nadia. Oh, hey Nadia.
Mm-hmm.
What's normal?
Good morning. It still is, isn't it? Meaning there's a good chance it won't be good later. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Getting off on the wrong track here.
Morning. It still is, isn't it?
Meaning there's a good chance it won't be good later.
What?
Lost my train of thought.
I'm getting off on the wrong track, eh?
Someone just phoned about the room before. They'll be here in a moment. We should tidy up a little bit. There. Oh, that's them. Hi, come in.
Hi. I phoned before. I'm Jeffrey. I've come to look at the room.
Oh, hi. Come in. How are you? I'm Norman.
Oh, I'm okay, thanks. How are you?
Well, that's none of your business.
What?
It's none of your business how I am.
Oh.
Just having a laugh. What's in the box?
Paintbrushes.
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 There must be a lot of them. Are they stolen?
Hey?
You'll get used to my sense of humour.
You can get used to anything, I suppose.
We're funny. We like a laugh. Well, I do anyway. I paint as well.
Is that a joke?
No, that's serious. What do you paint?
Oh, I was painting houses, so...
Houses? Oh, I'm currently working on cityscapes. I'm going to call the collection Just Dandy Cityscapes.
Paintings of Dandenong street life.
Good. What style would you say you paint in?
Oh, no. Okay, so I do
I'm
paint...
Jeffrey too. Jeffrey T-O-O, not T-W-O, as in your second.
I don't doubt that for a moment.
That's going to be pretty confusing, the both of us being called Jeffrey and all.
Jeffrey's a painter.
Oh, no, you misunderstood. I paint...
Oh, look, don't be so modest.
How do you spell yours? J-E-F-F or G-E-O-F?
G-E-O-F.
Yeah, same here. Maybe we could call you Jeff then.
I like Jeffrey too, or T-W-O.
So we can call you Jeffrey T-W-O then. I like calling you Jeffrey too. T-W-O-T-O-O.
Can the two TWO of you just shut up?
And this is Dean.
Is it possible to get any study done around here? You're all students, right?
Oh, you get used to the train noise after a while. I stayed at a friend's house last weekend and I couldn't sleep because there was no train noise.
Are you a student?
Not yet. I'm planning on studying next semester.
What are you going to study?
Theology, I think.
Oh, are you a Christian?
No, I'm just interested in it.
Uh-huh. Dean thinks we don't choose anything.
Oh, really? How does that work?
Well, I can explain it to you if you're interested.
Yeah, I am. I really am. I've been thinking a lot about that kind of stuff lately. Someone I know died in an accident a little while ago.
Death does it to you. You start thinking about the great beyond in an effort to understand how things happen and why things happen.
So you think we don't choose? That things are unavoidable?
Well, if you go back to the source, to conception, the human being is a clean slate.
Right, it's hard to imagine a fetus choosing anything.
The zygote.
Dean studies philosophy at Monash.
When the sperm joins with the egg, a zygote is formed, and then the zygote becomes the embryo, and the embryo the fetus the baby. By the time the baby's born, its basic character has already been formed.
Right.
And the diet of the mother, the behaviour of the mother, the behaviour of the people around the mother, they all influence the baby's character. Anyway, my point is, during the 9 months of pregnancy, it is clear that we don't choose anything.
I see.
And the baby, the child, the adolescent, the adult, they all go through the process of socialization. All the knowledge in our heads comes from socialization, and the choices we make, although we aren't really making them, come from the knowledge in our heads.
Right.
So we think we choose, but we actually don't. Even daily choices, like watching the football on TV instead of watching the news, they're entirely dependent on socialization.
So choosing can never begin later because we didn't choose at the source.
I lost my train of thought. Oh.
Do you want to have a look at the room?
No, I don't think I will actually. The train noise is too much for me. I couldn't leave here with that going on all the time.
Oh, Dean only really speaks to when he's spoken to.
Oh no, the train.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, thanks for coming to have a look anyway.
Yeah, thanks. Owen, thanks for the knowledge.
Okay. See you later.
See ya.
You scared him off with your science lecture.
You scared him off with your messed up personality.
At least he didn't show him his porno collection.
Oh, well, that is something. I hate going into your room with all those naked women spread eagle all over the walls.
It's art.
Yeah, sure. What would you do if a naked woman knocked on the door?
I'd ask her in.
Yeah, then what?
Well, I'd bring her
Yeah,
in.
you'd sticky tape her on the wall, you stupid twit.
Stupid twit.
The factory that you call your mind, graveyard thoughts of stone. A master thief, I would enter there. Give nothing I would kill.
I just talked to John on the phone, and he said you can use his bike.
Have to get a helmet. I saw an ad in the paper for bicycle couriers.
You be careful with John's bike.
Yeah, of course, Mum.
You okay?
Yeah. Kind of.
What's up?
Nothing makes sense anymore. Dad's in jail. John's in jail. Tommy's death. Nadia doesn't love me because I dirty, she clean. I only have 2 showers a day.
You filthy wretch.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
You just stay focused on what you're doing. Getting a job, studying next semester. Jeffrey, have you been smoking marijuana again? Jeffrey, you know you can't with your autism.
I am not autistic.
The doctors say you are.
And doctors have said that I'm not, that I just have a very good memory, that I'm very smart.
Okay then, quote something you always do or try to when we have this discussion.
Argument.
Discussion.
Okay then. Every woman adores a fascist, the boom, boom, boom of his heart.
What's that?
Poetry.
Oh.
Now we're on the subject of things that are bothering me, that's another one.
Poetry?
Women falling in love with idiots.
Why is that then, clever clogs? You're obviously talking about your dad and me.
Yes, Dad and you, but also Nadia and this 5 times a day man.
5 times a day? You mean in showers? Yeah.
I would say either the idiot knows he's an idiot, but has something to offer women like financial security or good looks or sexual pleasure, or that the idiot doesn't know he's an idiot or refuses to admit he's an idiot. But he's been so thoroughly treated like an idiot all his life that he doesn't care what people think about him and can therefore prey on the vulnerable by saying what needs to be said, doing what needs to be done to get the women's interest.
Which is the 5 times a day man?
The latter.
And which are you?
Well, obviously I'm not an idiot. The adjudicator cannot compete, it's in the rules. I'm not autistic.
I just don't want to be visiting you in a psychiatric hospital or jail or prison.
Oh, that's not going to happen, Mum. I better get moving.
Was it a huntsman or a player that made you pay the cost, that now assumes relaxed positions and prostitutes your loss?
It wasn't my idea to have another kid. We can barely afford this one.
I don't like this, I can't eat it.
You'll eat it and you'll like it.
You don't have to eat it, John. I'll make you something else.
Don't contradict me, woman. I just had that. If I can have it, he can have it. It better be a girl this time. Can't afford another brat like him.
Could you turn the heating on, Al? It's so cold in here. I'm cold too.
Put a coat on. We can't afford the heating.
You could afford a drink in the pub before.
That's my money. I'll spend it how I like.
Well, maybe if you'd get a job, we wouldn't have to worry about money all the time.
Or maybe if you'd shut your mouth, I wouldn't be in the pub all the time.
I don't want to go out there.
What was that?
My stomach rumbling?
No, the baby spoke.
It's not a baby. It's a fetus.
Well, the fetus then. The fetus spoke. It said, I don't want to go out there. Well, we don't want you out here either, dirtbag. Nothing. Sulking just like the other little brat. Every time you zero in for an argument, he clams up sulking.
Al, he's only a little fetus.
No, he's definitely not a fetus. He's 8.
Not John, you idiot. The little one.
Was it a huntsman or a player that made you pay the cost, that now assumes relaxed positions and prostitutes your loss? Were you tortured by your own thirst in those pleasures that you seek, that made you Tom the Curious, that makes you James the Weak? And you claim you got something going, something you call.
Hi, Jeffrey, I've come about the bicycle helmet you had advertised in the paper.
Yes, coming in. I won't shake your hands, but I don't have any free.
Those two aren't for shaking?
Oh no, there's glue all over them.
Oh, I was about to say that it smelled like sperm in here, but that's glue.
Glue. I'll get the helmet. Here.
It's very light and a bit delicate looking.
It's a summer helmet.
Smells of glue.
That'll go when you're in the breeze of the open road.
Oh, right. So how much is it?
It's only 20.
Huh. Oh, what's this you're making?
This is a helmet. A work in progress, really. Tell me, are you interested in art?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I'm more of a writer, really, but you can't make money in your writing.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No, it's hard. It's hard. These are pages of my writing here.
Oh.
I write, I tear them up, and I make little objects out of them. It's a way of making money out of my writing.
Ah. F. Scott Fitzgerald had to write film scripts to support himself and pay for Zelda's medical bills too while he was working on his last novel, which remained unpublished in his lifetime.
Oh, did he?
Can't imagine him doing something like this though, but there is some kind of comparison in there.
Now, do you want the helmet?
But what am I going to do with it?
You put it on your head when you ride your bicycle.
Yeah, but what if I fall off and... What if I fall off and land on my head? All those people who told me I'm brainless will be proven wrong.
What do you mean?
My brains will be oozing all over the road.
Look, you don't want to be controlled by the government, do you? The police will think it's a real helmet. You know, in most countries, they don't wear helmets. Australia is the most controlling country in the Western world. Australians, they're quite happy to feel like they're treated like they're stupid, like they can't make any decisions for themselves. It's cheaper than a store-bought.
Than a what?
Than a store-bought. Bought from a store. It's what Jack Nicholson calls tailor-made cigarettes in Easy Rider. You got any store-bought?
Oh, cigarettes bought from a store.
You give me an idea though. I think I'm gonna call this one Tender as the Night. And then I think I'll call this one... What did you say the Fitzgerald book was called?
Oh, This Side of Paradise.
This Side of Paradise.
Delta 41 empty.
Delta 41, there's a pickup for you at Aspers, 62 Little Latrobe Street, the city. Drop off at 22 Charles Street, Abbotsford. Got it?
Got it. Pick up at Aspens, 62 Little Latrobe Street. Drop off at 22 Charles Street, Abbotsford.
Right, do you write these down, Delta 41?
No, I've got kind of a photographic memory.
A mental illness, did you say?
You could call it that. Delta 41 empty. Delta 41 empty. Delta 41 empty.
Delta 41, are you empty?
Delta 41, I've been empty for about 2 hours.
Well, you're new to the job, Delta 41. We'll give you more work when we get to know you a bit. You know your way around, though. Photographic memory, right?
Yeah, I can memorize a map in a second. I'm getting a lot of reading done anyway.
I'm pleased to hear that, Delta 41. We do like our riders to be well read. Anyway, Delta 41, we have a pickup for you at Odyssey Travels, 78 Swanston Street City, drop off at 28 Smith Street, Collingwood. Got it?
like a bird on the wire, like a drunk in a midnight choir. I have tried in my way to be free, like the worm on a hook, like a knight from some old-fashioned book. I have saved all my ribbons for thee. If I
Okay, Delta 41, it's your lucky day. We have a delivery for you that we call the office job. You pick up at room 21, second floor, 128 Flinders Street. They'll give you letters that you drop off at various offices around the city. Okay, Delta 41?
Okay, thanks.
If I have been unkind, I hope that you can just let it go by. If I have been untrue, I hope you know it was never to you. Or like a baby stillborn, like a beast with his horn. I have torn everyone who reached out for me. But I swear by this song and by all that I have done wrong, I will make it all up to thee. I saw a beggar leaning on his wooden cross. He said to me, you must not ask for so much.
Delta 41, we have a problem. The letter you picked up at Odyssey Travel at 12:46 p.m. had a plane ticket inside it. You dropped it off at 28 Smith Street, Collingwood, yes?
Yeah, I dropped it off at 28 Smith Street, Collingwood.
I've just been on the phone to them and they don't have it. Their plane goes this afternoon, Delta 41. What name do you have from 28 Smith?
Pardon?
Who signed for it, Delta 41?
Oh, A.C. Conway.
Is that a C. Conway or A.C. Conway?
A.C. Conway.
Was A.C. Conway a man or a woman, Delta 41? Human, animal, vegetable, mineral?
Woman. Human.
Delta 41, get over to 28 Smith Street, Collingwood. Quick, smart. Find A.C. Conway, woman, human, and get this sorted out.
Okay.
And a pretty woman leaning in her darkened door. She cried to me, hey, why not ask for more? Oh, like a bird
Delta 41. There is no AC Conway at 28 Smith Street, Collingwood. Is Delta 41 lying? Did you drop off the letter, Delta 41?
I dropped it off.
Are you there yet?
Pardon?
How long, Delta 41, before you get to Smith Street, Collingwood?
30 minutes?
30 minutes? Where are you?
The city.
Hurry up, Delta 41. Their flight goes in 3 hours.
My bike's been stolen.
Not your day, is it, Delta 41? Where are you exactly? Do you still have the Collingwood letter with you? The one with the plane ticket in it?
I've still got it, yeah.
Another rider will have to do the drop for you. Where are you exactly?
Parliament Station.
Wait there, another express rider will be along in a moment. Oh, and Delta 41, you're sacked.
Completely? Can't I be sacked just a little bit?
Time, you're working for the right trace.
Bob, is that you?
How did you know that?
What are you doing?
Well, I'm a street clown.
Oh, is this what you've been doing since the painting business fell apart?
Well, no, this is my first day at it actually. I thought I'd practice in the relative safety of Dandenong before I took it to the city.
Paying much money?
About $2 in 2 hours, I guess. You could always contribute, I suppose.
Oh, sorry. I'm a bit low on cash.
Yeah, I'm more your sympathy-based kind of street act. Somewhere between a beggar with one leg and say a busker who sings out of tune.
Well, there's definitely room for it in the market. You're the first clown I've seen, or costume anyway, on the streets of Dandenong.
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind then, Jeffrey. I've had enough for the day anyway. Yeah, I might call it a day now. Do you want to go for coffee,
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Sure.
Okay, let's go. I'll get the drinks. Jeffrey, what would you like then?
I'm a mocha. Yeah.
You're the mocker.
It takes on to know.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay. Thanks.
Mocha.
Oh yeah.
Mocha for the mocha.
How are you received?
Like a clown, as usual. No difference really. Yeah, you know, it was either this clown work or metal detecting.
Metal detecting?
Yeah, gold detecting. Yeah, I still might. I was going to get a gold detector, a metal detector, and go to Ballarat or Bendigo. They still find gold out at Bendigo, Ballarat, and if you fossick along the beaches too, you can find stuff, you know, like jewellery and coins that people have lost, and it's a way of making a bit of extra money. It's passes the time.
Yeah, well, Ballarat or Bendigo sounds good. I just need to get away from all this city stuff, you know. On my bike just before, I was thinking how much cars look like a swarm of rats. Like, I actually saw rats swarming when I was watching the cars coming over the hill near my place.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, well, cars are vermin. But they are vermin. It's all this horn tooting, you know, it's noise pollution, and fair enough if you toot your horn because someone's in danger, but this horn tooting because you want to show someone you're unhappy with what they're doing, it's got to qualify them for like, I don't know, Wanker of the Day award, at least, wouldn't you say?
You sound a bit out of sorts, Bob.
Yeah, I suppose I am. Yeah, you could. Yeah, I haven't felt good since that young kid died in front of my eyes. Really, I haven't felt good since then.
Oh, same here, of course. I get that. Tommy was, yeah.
So, I just haven't felt good. And, you know, it's a few hundred years ago we would have got pilloried for something like that.
Pilloried?
you know, pilloried, where you get put in stocks and passers-by can throw fruit at you or urinate on your head, or it's a form of punishment, deterrent. Yeah, so I suppose you could see my my clown act as
getting pilloried.
Yeah,
that's your
the same kind of thing. Yeah.
Why do it to yourself then?
Well, it's, there's healing in it. I think there's healing in public shame. It's a deterrent too. I think there definitely is healing in public humiliation. I just haven't felt too good recently. You know, a number of years ago I was in Thailand, and I was up in the north in Chiang Mai, and this Westerner was getting punished for something, and the authorities were putting him in this cage every day and putting the cage in the marketplace as public humiliation. We were only there for a couple of days, but there he was both days, sitting there in his cage in the market. It was quite amusing, actually. But
yeah.
It was,
so this clown get-up is like a cage, like a punishment.
Yeah, you could see it that way. Yeah, it's my own personal cage. Yeah, it's
punishment for Tommy's death.
Yeah. Well, you see, Tony's the same. He's become a churchgoer.
Oh, really?
Tony, actually, yeah. Yeah, every Sunday you'll find him at church. Yeah.
Looking for forgiveness, or?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, he hasn't been feeling too good either.
It is. It is more his fault than anybody else's. I mean, going to church. That's interesting. I would have gone for the clown option myself.
Well, I looked at it like that too. I thought, church, the clown option, gold detecting.
The gold. Tell me more about the gold detecting. Yeah.
must be happy. He must be happy in his world. Nigel is a nice spoken man. He likes to speak and he loves to be spoken to. Nigel is happy in his world. Nigel is happy in his world. We're only making plans for Nigel. We only want what's best for him. We're only making plans for Nigel. Nigel just needs this helping hand. And if young Nigel says he's happy, he must be happy, he must be happy, he must be happy in his world. We're only making plans for Nigel. We only want what's best for him. We're only making plans for Nigel. Nigel just needs this helping hand. We're only making plans for Nigel. He has this future in a British still, yeah. We're only making plans for Nigel.
7 hours I've walked up and down Sandringham Beach and all I found was 20 cents. Got plenty of Coke cans though. Good quality, only used a little Coke cans.
3 cents an hour is a little below the minimum wage.
Yeah, if I had a boss I could take him to court.
You can't get legal aid. No legal aid in Australia anymore. Bosses can do what they want and Centrelink can do what they want.
You've got to trust them. Public servants, trust them. At least in Europe they've got the Court of Human Rights to tell governments what to do. In Australia there's no one to tell them what to do.
If you had a boss, he'd tell you, when you're about to make a decision, always do the exact opposite of what you decide to do, and that'll be the right decision.
I'm not autistic.
Not the useful kind, anyway. How many toothpicks are there? What's 6,579 divided by 345?
What's useful about knowing what 6,579 divided by 345 is?
You've seen Rain Man, haven't you? We can go to the casino and win a lot of money.
I'm not that kind of savant.
You're not a savant. There's only about 45 savants in the world.
The guidelines are too narrow. You've got to be dribbling at the mouth, panicking if you don't get to watch Get Smart at 5 o'clock every day, crying out to your mother if your routine is upset by 5 seconds. I can read War and Peace in 1 hour, remember every single detail and tell you what page something happened on. I'm the kind of savant that only uses his talents for things he's interested in.
Well, not very useful, is it, when you've got absolutely no common sense and you can't get a job? You're going to Ballarat now to find gold. After 1 day, you'd be wishing that you're falling off your bike again as a courier.
I'll come back with a set of gold teeth.
Are you going to stay there until all the teeth fall out of your head?
See you, Mum.
traveling, 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 looking for something. What can it be? Oh, I hate you some, I hate you some, I love you some. Oh, I love you when I forget about me. I wanna be strong, I wanna live alone, I wanna belong to the living. Alive, alive, I wanna get up and drive, wanna wreck my stockings in some jukebox dive. Do you want, do you want, do you wanna dance with me, baby? Do you wanna take a chance on maybe finding some sweet romance with me, baby? Well, come on. All I really, really want our love to do is to bring out the best in me and in you too. All I really, really want our love to do is to bring out the best in me and in you. I wanna talk to you, I wanna shampoo you, wanna renew you again and again. Applause, applause, life is our cause. When I think of your kisses, my mind seesaws. Do you see, do you see, do you see how you hurt me, baby? So I hurt you too. Then we both get so blue. I am on a lonely road and I am traveling, looking for the key to set me free. Oh, the jealousy, the greed is the unraveling. It's the unraveling, and it undoes all the joy that could be. I wanna have fun, I wanna shine like the sun, wanna be the one that you wanna see. Wanna knit you a sweater, wanna write you a love letter, wanna make you feel better, wanna make you feel free. Wanna make you feel free, I wanna make you feel free.
Hey Jeffrey, how are you?
Hi Dad, I'm okay. How are you?
Alright. Can't talk for long. It's so expensive phoning phone mobiles from these prison phones. What are you doing?
Actually, I'm at Ballarat State Forest.
Nah. Where are you?
Ballarat State Forest. I'm going gold detecting. I bought a gold detector.
Really?
It's amazing out here, Dad. There's nothing for miles but bush. It's a really wild landscape. The steep hills and creeks and thick bush. The bush makes these really frightening noises at night, though. God knows what kind of animals are prowling about, and the trees creak, and it's just me and the Blair Witches.
The Blair Witch. There was only one of them. The credits almost run out, my son. I've got to go. Look, if you find a nugget, remember, we share everything.
I'm thinking. My mind is a blank, Dad. What have we shared?
Well, a loathing for your incredibly cynical and opinionated mother.
I don't loathe my incredibly cynical and opinionated mother. Though her last words to me were, "Don't come back until you're a failure."
Were they?
More or less.
More, I'd imagine. When I met your mother, I learned that telling someone to shut up actually meant speak more.
Are you coming home to live with us this time, Dad, when you get out?
I don't know, why?
Well, I'm not going to be there anyway.
I was thinking about travelling a bit. Going from the sun, what's the next planet you come to after Mars?
The evil Dr. Treefrog has told me Mars is as far as I can go.
Well, that is evil. How does, what's his name?
The evil Dr. Treefrog.
The credit's running out.
Remember, you can always come and stay wherever I am. Dad? You there, Dad? Well, you know this. Dad? Dad? Dad, well, you know this, Dad, but the only people who want to know you are other ex-offenders and people who know ex-offenders. The rest of them will lie and make excuses and justify them marginalizing in 1,000 ways, even though there's nothing wrong with you and you're the same person you were before you committed your crime. The factor that will bring you closest to re-offending is rejection. And then society complains about the crime rate, yet they cause it by rejecting the ex-offender. All your former friends will talk like amateur probation officers, full of talk about risk and instability. They'll be happier if you fail. They don't care that you failing means more victims are created. All they care about is feeling justified, about maintaining their worldview that bad people go to prison. There can be no grey areas in this debate. You can't win. The ones who are the worst are those who feel they are to blame for your crime. They will refuse to take responsibility and they'll lie and lie and lie to discredit you. They were never your friends. You'll understand what lowlife the human being is when you become someone that the world wants to keep on the lowest rung. I'm sure black people or women 150 years ago would have experienced the same thing. You'll be amazed at the lengths that these dishonest nobodies will go to keep their worldview intact. Ex-offenders on one side, and those who haven't been to prison on the other, or haven't been caught, will like it. I'm coming home after my time. Tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what I mean. I'll say what comes to my mind, because I'll never get around to things. I live a straight line, you know me, and I think so much. You know, they seem very humdrum. Boredom. 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 You see, there's ain't nothing that's behind me. I'm already happy because my future ain't what it was. When I think another was that I mean, you had me, I'm at the dumb. You never see the very end. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Seems to me I'm just a dreamer from the world. When I'm going straight back there, you know me, I'm at the dum-dum. You never seen very humdrum. Yes, I am living in this movie, but it doesn't move me. So tell me, you want to try to arouse? I guess I ran out of my chances. Yeah, I'm at the dum-dum. You never see the very
Tony here.
Oh, hi Tony, it's Jeffrey. How are you?
Hey man. How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. I thought I'd phone to say hello, see how you are.
I'm good, man.
I spoke to Bob a couple of days ago and he said you weren't coping too well with Tommy's death.
Yeah, look, I mean, I haven't been feeling too good about it, but look, you know, it's just the way it is, isn't it? Have you heard about Peter? Well, looks like he's in jail again.
Peter is? What for?
Robbery.
I'll have to visit him.
I'm sure he'd love to see you.
Down the other way around, I was 35 years. I don't remember the name of the speaker.
The best farm, the best land.
I stopped now.
Yeah, I used to about how I could think.
Hey, thanks for the letter, by the way.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm not sure that I understood it exactly. How did you write all of that?
I've been reading a lot. I'll send you this book I read, These Mortal Cells. I've memorized all of it.
So what you're saying is that if we have the wrong knowledge in our heads, we make the wrong decisions. If we have the right knowledge in our heads, we make the right decisions?
Though we aren't really making those decisions because the knowledge in our heads comes from socialization. And we don't choose our socialization, whether it be socialization that happened a nanosecond ago or socialization we can't even remember. Right up until the moment we seemingly make a choice, our spirit, soul and body are processing all of that information into the resultant course of action. We can't choose a course of action without knowledge of all the possibilities. If we don't have the requisite knowledge, then we can't make a choice that is informed by that knowledge. When we choose a course of action, it is therefore unavoidable that what we've chosen will be the outcome of everything we've experienced in our lives. It is impossible for us to do anything else.
I think I'm getting it. I really like the part about nobody being good or bad, it's just that we do good or bad actions.
Yeah, I'm not saying that most prisoners haven't committed evil, atrocious acts. They have, but they aren't to blame for those acts. Any more than, say, Mother Teresa can take credit for her good acts. She performed good acts because of the makeup of her spirit, soul and body, and prisoners have committed evil acts because of the makeup of theirs. No one is good or bad. We're like central processing units in a computer. Some more developed than others, some more faulty than others, that convert the input of good or bad socialization into the output of good or evil acts.
Yeah. What was that law you mentioned again?
Oh, McNaughton's rule.
McNaughton's rule, yeah. How does that work again?
McNaughton's rule is the law governing temporary insanity. It says, essentially, if you don't choose to commit a crime, you're not guilty.
So I'm innocent.
You're innocent. Everybody is innocent. Everyone in prison in the entire world is entirely innocent.
Tell that to the judge presiding in my case.
Anyway, what's it like in here?
Be alright if I had my own cell. It's like a toilet in here. You literally sleep, eat, and shit in the same cell. And it'd be alright if it was your own shit you had to smell.
Right, let's wrap it up, boys. Visit you over. Thanks.
It's always my rod. I get the money and you use the smack. I share what I got with you and you just sit around the house waiting for me to get more gear.
What do you want me to do? Sell my body on the street? Become a working girl or whore like your mother?
I couldn't give a crap what you do. Just don't put it all on me because I've had enough.
I can't believe you'll let me be a hooker to pay for your crap.
Boy, you're happy to let me rob and get into trouble for your habit.
You're sick.
What are you looking at?
Chapter 1. Henry, son of Patrice. Henry blamed and buried from his mother every trait, except the stray, inexpressible few that made him worthwhile. His father, an effectual and articulate man with a taste for Byron and a habit of drowsing over the Encyclopedia Britannica, grew wealthy at 30 through the death of 2 older brothers, successful Chicago brokers. And in the first flush of feeling that the world was his, went to Bar Harbor and met Beatrice O'Hara. In consequence, Stephen Blaine handed down to posterity his height of just under 6 feet and his tendency to waver at crucial moments. Continually occupied in taking care of his wife, continually harassed by the idea that he didn't and couldn't understand her.
Stuff at the top. Who is that?
You're not at the top, Tommy. You're at the bottom.
Stuff at the bottom. Who is that?
That guy? That's F. Scott Fitzgerald.
What's he doing?
Reading from his book, This Side of Paradise.
Side of Paradise? What does that mean?
Well, Muslims, paradise is what Muslims call heaven. So this side of paradise could be where we are. This side of the grave.
I'm dead.
Yeah, you are.
Are you dead?
No, I'm alive.
What about him? Is he alive?
Who? Pictures? He's dead.
But he was alive when he wrote it, right? He was this side of paradise when he wrote This Side of Paradise.
You're so alive.
Hey you, Fitzgerald. Speak up.
Quite impossible.
Weapon of choice.
Alright.
Culture, rich in all arts and traditions, barren of all ideas and rich in all arts and traditions, barren of all ideas. When the great government in her less important moments, she returned to America. In her less
flushed all my truth down the toilet. I don't even like Fitzgerald.
Me neither. Who?
Oh, F. Scott Fitzgerald. Yeah, I just couldn't do it anymore. The last few times it made me feel really sick. I can't do this, I can't do this. 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 I can't do this. Can't do this. I can't do this. I hate the world. I hate the world. I can't do this. Do this.
Sing me to sleep, sing me to sleep. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Sing me to sleep, sing me to sleep, and then leave me alone. Don't try to wake me in the morning, 'cause I will be gone. Don't feel bad for me, I want you to know. Deep in the cell of my heart, I will feel so glad to go. Sing me to sleep, sing me to sleep. I don't want to wake up on my own anymore. Sing to me, sing to me. I don't want to wake up on my own anymore. Don't feel bad for me, I want you to know. Deep in the cell of my heart, I really want to go. There is another world. There is a better world. Well, there must be. Well, there must be.